So guys, this coming Saturday, Red Bull Straight Rhythm is taking place. I know it's kind of ironic, like we're going to be talking about Red Bull Straight Rhythm and here we are in Monster Energy Supercross. But I mean, hey, what can I do? Red Bull doesn't have any motocross games for me to hop in and play straight rhythm tracks on. So today we are going to be checking out a bunch of the straight rhythm tracks made by you guys here on Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game number 2. We're just gonna hop in. I typed in straight and a bunch of straight rhythm tracks came up. So yeah, I'm gonna check them out in honor of Red Bull Straight Rhythm. Like I said, it's happening this weekend. I don't really know much about it. Maybe I'll look some stuff up here and we can talk about what's going down at Red Bull Straight Rhythm, because who knows, man, it might be a wild event. But let's get right into the video. Okay, so here we go, Straight Rhythm, Oregon Soup. To start things off, this is the track we're going to check out. Time trial, we're just going to load in, have some fun, and talk about Red Bull Straight Rhythm. So, I have a few things pulled up here. Yeah, like I said, we're just going to kind of talk about Straight Rhythm. If you guys are excited for Red Bull Straight Rhythm, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. Throw any comments down below. Who do you guys think is going to actually win Red Bull Straight Rhythm? Me, I'm not too sure. Maybe Roxon take a dub. That would be iconic, I think. But I would say in previous years they haven't really had huge top names show up to the event. I mean, Stewart, I'm pretty sure both these Stewarts were there at the first year. There was Marvin Muskin. Who else was there? TP. I'm actually not sure. I just know for a fact that it has never been like a huge insane turnout. Mainly because I guess the riders have to be sponsored by Red Bull, right? So it is going to be an event consisting only of 2 strokes. So 125 class, 250 class, and they are running a surprise 500 class, which I think is going to be absolutely insane. I think for the most part it is just like a fun event, and yeah, the riders get out there, have fun, and no corners, just go straight, hold it wide open, and it's competitive. It is competitive. It's action-packed, fast racing, but yeah, no corners. It's different, and like I said, usually it's kind of like a chill vibe. All the riders are there just having fun and enjoying themselves, you know? There's no championships or huge bonuses or anything on the line, so I think for the most part, the riders really just show up, hang loose, have fun, and enjoy the event. So it does make it fun for us spectators. Now this track, I gotta change it up. This track is nothing special. I feel like straight rhythms within this game could be a lot better. So this is actually the 6th year of Red Bull Straight Rhythm. I remember the first year it came out, it was iconic. Like the first year of Straight Rhythm, it was huge. I watched every second of it and loved every single second of it. But 6 years later, here we are, and honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to watch it. Oh yeah, man, look at this track. Look at this track by Arrow 228, man. Looks killer. I'm gonna have to check it out. But over the years, the event has kind of changed, and in my mind, it's kind of went away from just being like true head-to-head racing to being like a show, an event. And the reason I say that is stuff like, I mean, Ronnie Mac making an appearance. I believe it was last year. Ronnie Mac was like the #1 name going into the event. And I'm not saying like he was the fastest guy there. I mean that in a sense that he had the most hype, the most talk was going on about him. And yeah, Ronnie Mac, I don't know, it's just kind of weird because he's such like a goof, you know? I got mad respect for Ronnie. I just think there's a time and place for everything, and at an event that's, you know, semi-serious, a Red Bull sponsored event, and in my mind, like, Red Bull Straight Rhythm would pull a lot of viewers that wouldn't necessarily always watch motocross and supercross and stuff like that. So when they turn on Red Bull Straight Rhythm and they see, you know, Ronnie Mac with all of his logos and his, you know, 69 for his number, he's slamming beers and stuff, I just don't think it was like a great impression. It just didn't really fit the vibes. So yeah, I'm not really sure if they actually have anything like that planned for this year or not. Maybe R-Mac's gonna make a surprise appearance this year as well. I just, like I said, I don't think it really fits, like having just kind of like a clown, you know, like a clown at kind of a professional event. It just doesn't really work. It'd be like showing up to like a funeral and being like all happy and like just laughing the whole time. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't work. There's a contradiction there, so I'm not sure, man. I didn't really like the Ronnie Mac vibes when he was kind of the main focus of Straight Rhythm. Hopefully they've kind of changed it up, and yeah, we can actually get some good two-stroke racing. I think that's what we're looking forward to. So it is a 1v1 format, bracket style racing. That's the way it works. I think it's a best of 3 for each head-to-head pair, so you gotta beat your opponent twice before you move on. The man Kenny Roxon is gonna be there. Marvin Muskin is gonna be there. Cooper Webb, Ryan Sipes, Ryan Villapoto, Stank Dog. There are gonna be a ton of top names at the event. I think one of the things that I'm most looking forward to is Travis Pastrana making an appearance, showing up. I'm pretty sure he's on a 500, right? He's breaking out RM Zilla once again. Oh, okay. Hopefully TP has worked on his scrubs, because I know for a fact that has been where he's struggled in years past. Definitely has the raw speed, can definitely hang it out there on the 500, but yeah, the scrubs, man, the track, it's not anything too crazy, and for them to actually gain on each other, they either need a mistake or they need to be scrubbing, right? Whoever can scrub and save time, shave that time off of their lap, because like I said, the track isn't anything too crazy for the most part. If they all just went out there and kind of like, you know, boner aired every jump, they'd probably hit like lap times, I keep crashing, but they would probably hit lap times like within, I mean, half a second of each other. Probably, I mean, man, the racing is tight, so they'd probably hit lap times like really, really close if they were all doing the exact same thing. No whips, no scrubs, no nothing. But people start scrubbing, people start trying to shave time off of their laps and end up making mistakes. And man, it's crazy how close the racing actually ends up being, as long as it plays out good and it actually just ends up being good racing. There have been, of course, some kind of letdown moments, some shocking moments, some moments where you know from the get-go who is going to win. And I think that's one thing I didn't really like about the event in years past is, I mean, it's like 3 hours on TV, and the first like hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours before it gets to the finals, you kind of know who's gonna win, you know, in the events. Unless there is like a heartbreaking moment where, say, Ken Roxon messes up and, I wouldn't say no name, but whoever Ken Roxon is going against ends up beating him, you know. It's rare for, you know, a guy like Roxon to get knocked out round 1, so 3 hours for the whole entire event. The first 2 hours, the results are pretty predictable, and then even going into the final before, it's been pretty predictable. So Straight Rhythm, man, it's happening. It is here, and hopefully, I guess my one hope is that it's actually a little more professional than it was in years past, and I can sit down and watch some moto without Ronnie Mac taking over. Like I said, I think Ronnie Mac, what he does, it's awesome, it's cool. Make a name for yourself. Why not go out there, get those followers, bring in those views? Why not be crazy and do something like that? I got mad respect for him, but in a professional scene where, even though the Red Bull Straight Rhythm, it's not anything like a championship, Supercross, outdoors, or anything on that level, it's still kind of serious. And like I said, I think it brings in a lot of attention from, you know, other areas, and people that don't necessarily always watch moto will tune in to Red Bull Straight Rhythm. So when they turn on the TV and see Ronnie Mac like just being rowdy, it just doesn't put off like a great name for the sport. So that's where we're ending it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that thumbs up button for me. Let me know your predictions for Red Bull Straight Rhythm down below in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will catch you all in another video. Peace.